Well, after picking up 3 excellent hard-fought points against Chelsea on Saturday, Everton again aim for victory over one of the clubs just above them in the Premier League table. The Blues will close the gap on Leicester to just 1 point if they can get the better of them here at the King Power Stadium. Team News sees Carlo Ancelotti keep faith with all the outfield players who delivered the goods against Chelsea on Saturday, but there is a change in goal. Even though Everton kept their first clean sheet in the league since the opening weekend of the season, the Blues boss opts to play on loan Swedish international Robin Olsen, who makes his second start for the club tonight. Gylfi Sigurdsson gets us underway. We invariably get goals when these two meet, and we invariably get a winner. There's not been a draw between them in the last 10 Premier League meetings, so entertainment, it seems, is on the agenda this evening. Same outfield 10 that certainly battled hard and were determined in their efforts against Chelsea at the weekend and were duly rewarded. Here's Harvey Barnes, who can pose a real threat for Leicester now, an England international. He's got that ball into the penalty area, and there's a shot on goal very early on from Youri Tielemans that came in, and Robin Olsen was happy to watch it just past his right-hand post. It's a decent build-up that by Leicester. And Tielemans, who has got 3 goals to his name this campaign so far, was a foot or so wide. Iwobi, Sigurdsson, Richarlison, returning the ball towards Gylfi Sigurdsson. Gylfi Sigurdsson ball in, wasn't a bad one, and Iwobi just tried to get some sort of connection on it, but couldn't achieve that. Everton prepared to slow things down. Always want to get through the first 20 minutes on opposition soil unscathed, and Everton have achieved that. Mina picks out Decore, the touch for Iwobi, who comes inside. Now across for Richarlison. Plenty forward for Everton here. Richarlison goes for goal and scores, as he so often does against Leicester. Richarlison gets the better of Schmeichel, and Everton get the early lead at the King Power Stadium. Richarlison with his 2nd league goal of the season, and his 4th in his last 5 league games against Leicester. He struck it well, and Schmeichel was scrambling across and could not keep this out. He'll feel he should have done better, but Richarlison's effort carried the power firmly to beat Kasper Schmeichel, who tried to push it round the post, but Richarlison opens the scoring here tonight. Just the start Everton wanted. The Brazilian fires Everton in front. A strike from outside the penalty area. Here's Youri Tielemans for Leicester, finding James Justin. What will the response be from the home side? Justin's chip in, Vardy's header. Olsen right behind it. The header from Jamie Vardy. Straight at Robin Olsen between the posts for Everton this evening, and he held on to it okay. Now with Christian Fuchs. And Leicester have made the error, and Everton will look to punish them. Richarlison, plenty forward for Everton. Iwobi, can he find Calvert-Lewin? He can now. Sigurdsson, and he couldn't quite stab it with any pace towards goal. And Everton looked a threat there, trying to capitalise on that Leicester error, and they nearly punished them. Short towards Iwobi. Leicester trying to play their way out here. And Holgate's got it back for Everton. He did well. And Everton have got the free kick for that challenge on Mason Holgate. Everton certainly preventing Leicester from playing out from the back. And it results in an Everton free kick. Sigurdsson's lofted ball in, there's the header straight at Kasper Schmeichel this time from Calvert-Lewin. On the other side of the keeper there would have been a big problem for Schmeichel, and Everton could well have been 2 up. And now Robert Olsen at the other end makes the save from Cengiz Ünder, who struck it first time. And Robin Olsen was down quickly to hold on to it. Picked up by Leicester. Won back by Everton. Decore for Richarlison. He's got a free kick and he knew it. Christian Fuchs too close. Looking to put Schmeichel under pressure for the first time really in this second half. Calvert-Lewin is the initial target, but it's off the head of Fofana and out for the corner. That will do for Everton at the moment. Sigurdsson to take once more for Everton. There's the flick from Keane, and Calvert-Lewin's hit the bar, and it's turned in by Mason Holgate. His first Premier League goal for Everton, and what a vital one it could be, because Everton lead by 2-0. The flicked header initially, then Calvert-Lewin's strike onto the crossbar, but Mason Holgate there to finish it off after Schmeichel had kept out Calvert-Lewin's effort. It's Mason Holgate of all people who puts Everton 2 up. Absolute delight for Holgate. Turned in with the left boot. And it's his first goal in the Premier League for the club. Richarlison. Holgate. Mina. Sigurdsson. Got away from Maddison very well to use Alex Iwobi now on that left-hand side and getting the better of Justin and putting it into the penalty area where it's just over the crossbar from Sigurdsson. Good work by Everton. And the skipper almost made it 3 for Everton tonight. That ball in from Iwobi found him well. Just the volleyed effort, had to meet it quickly, did so, but couldn't keep it down. Forward from Tielemans. Perez. Ayoze Perez into the penalty area and getting the penalty by the looks of it. Ayoze Perez fouled inside the 18-yard box, and referee Lee Mason, in close proximity to the incident, points to the penalty spot. There will be a review, of course, but Ayoze Perez claims he was caught there by Andre Gomez, who just dangled a foot towards the ball. Understandably, Lee Mason is being called across to have a look at this himself. There's the foot on the ball from Andre Gomez, and the fall from Ayoze Perez comes after that. Foot on the ball there, and Ayoze Perez, and it's a change of decision. It is not a penalty. Andre Gomez did get a touch on the ball. It might have been the faintest of touches. He knew it all along. He asked the question of the referee, and he's been rewarded. No penalty, no foul by Andre Gomez. That is it. 3 excellent points for Everton at the King Power Stadium. Richarlison on 21 minutes, getting what is now his customary goal against Leicester, and the lead doubled on 72 minutes. His first Premier League goal for the club. Mason Holgate with that crucial second strike. Leicester denied what they thought was a penalty after Andre Gomez was deemed to have fouled Ayoze Perez, but VAR intervened and they came to the correct decision. And in truth, Everton restricted Leicester to just 2 shots on target in the whole of the 90 minutes. Bring on Arsenal on Saturday in the Premier League at Goodison Park. It's finished here. Leicester 0, Everton 2.